Hey guys, and welcome back to another Vegan What I Eat in a Week. On Monday morning for breakfast, I had 2 pieces of toast, one piece with hummus and one with vegan butter and jam, along with a big cup of black tea. For lunch, I made a cheesy rice dish. I still had leftover cheese sauce from the Minimalist Baker, so I just cut up some broccoli and used some frozen peas. Added white rice and then the cheese sauce. Once it heated up, it was super delicious and almost kind of like a risotto. For my very healthy snack, I munched on 2 different types of double chocolate chip cookies. For dinner, I was feeling pretty lazy, so I just heated up some of the leftover cheesy rice / risotto that we had. And for dessert, I had some applesauce. Tuesdays means it's doctor day, so I ate a Belvita bar in my car as we went to the doctor like I normally do. And then once we got home from the doctor, I toasted up 2 of those Vans gluten-free waffles, topped them with some almond butter and agave, and it's a delicious post-doctor breakfast. For kind of a late lunch, early dinner, I made some chickpea tuna. I put avocados, red bell pepper, onions, pickles. You could put relish, we just didn't happen to have any, some vegan mayo, mustard, and pepperoncinis in mine. Now, by adding the avocado, you don't have to add as much mayo, which I really like. It also gives a really nice creaminess to the chickpea tuna. So if you haven't tried it, it's a really good vegan hack I would recommend. I decided to eat my chickpea tuna as chickpea tuna wraps. I put a little bit of spinach down and then my chickpea tuna right on top. I ended up only eating one of these wraps. I'd completely forgotten at the time, but I was grabbing dinner with a friend later on that evening. For dinner, my friend and I went out to a Lebanese restaurant, so we got a bunch of amazing vegan food to share. We started with grape leaves, the little fried potatoes, I have no idea how to pronounce the name correctly, and a falafel sandwich to share. It was so delicious and such a fun time. For dessert, we stopped at a place called Pie Bar in downtown Long Beach. They sell these super cute mini jarred pies, and they have a couple vegan flavors. I got a pumpkin pie one, a chocolate peanut butter one, and an apple caramel one. The pumpkin pie one was by far my favorite. It was so delicious. On Wednesday, I had kind of a strange breakfast. I wasn't really feeling breakfast foods, so I had leftover chickpea tuna and a bagel sandwich with a slice of Follow Your Heart provolone cheese. Now, there's no such thing as too much chickpea tuna, so for lunch, Nick made another batch of chickpea tuna. This time, I ate it in a wrap with a little bit of sriracha, and he had his on a bagel with sriracha. For dinner, I was really bad and completely forgot to vlog it, but we went to my mom's house and had some tortilla soup and cornbread. Thursday morning for breakfast, I had some coconut yogurt topped with granola, hemp seed, and some raw pumpkin seeds. For a snack / kind of my lunch, I made this trail mix type thing. It was salted cashews, chocolate chips, pumpkin seeds, and raw coconut. It was actually really, really delicious. The salted cashews kind of salted everything else, and I absolutely love salt and chocolate. I think it's an amazing combo. For dinner, I was still trying to use up all of the cheese sauce that I'd made, so we had mac and cheese, and to elevate it a little bit, we added some frozen peas to it. For dessert, I had a few handfuls of Cocoa Puffs, which Emma was just hoping and begging and praying that I would give to her. Much to her dismay, she did not get any. Friday morning for breakfast, I made a smoothie for Nick and I to share. I put almond milk, coconut yogurt, applesauce, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, 2 dates, a frozen acai packet, frozen bananas, and frozen mixed berries. For lunch, I made myself a grilled cheese using the Follow Your Heart provolone slices again. I added some roasted red pepper to the center just to make it a bit fancier, topped it with some vegan butter, and heated it all up. I also chopped up half of a Honeycrisp apple, which are my favorite kind of apple. If you haven't tried one, I would highly suggest it. They are the most giant apples you've ever seen, and they are so sweet. For a snack, I made more of the same trail mix that I'd made earlier on. It was just so delicious, I had to make it again. For dinner, you will never believe what I had, more chickpea tuna. I had it in a burrito, which I heated up in a pan, and I had the other half of the apple that I ate with my lunch. Saturday morning for breakfast, I had my ultimate winter breakfast. It was a big, beautiful bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh apple, pumpkin seeds, a little bit of cinnamon, agave, and some almond milk. It was so filling and tasted just like fall. I was so happy to eat this all. For lunch, Nick and I were out and about, so we stopped at Holy Moly and picked up some potato tacos with no cheese and some rice and beans also with no cheese. Saturday evening, we went out to dinner with my dad. We went to Yard House and I got their orange chicken. I'd never had it before, and oh my gosh, it is the best thing they have on the menu. I would highly, highly recommend it. Sunday morning for breakfast, Nick was so kind to make me a peanut butter and jelly waffle sandwich. It was so delicious, I'd eaten half of it before I even remembered to film it. I say this with such shame, but Nick and I stopped at Taco Bell for lunch. We got some cinnamon twist, potato tacos, and crunch wraps. We get it all fresca style with beans instead of meat, so we don't have to worry about it not being vegan. Nick and I were bad yet again, and we went to Biology for dinner. We got a giant pizza loaded with all of their veggies, which was amazing. And I think that just about sums up my eating for this week. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one.